What are the habits I need to let go of? What is no longer serving me? The way you show up in the world is gonna impact your confidence and how you feel. We're so scared of trying new things because we're scared of being beginners. I literally want to be the woman that would make my younger self be like, be your stardoll, be your IMVU doll in real life. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manuela. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Happy New Year guys, Happy New Year. It's 2023. I can't believe it, honestly. I hope 2023 is everything you wish for and more. I'm sending you lots of love, happiness, abundance, blessings, and I wish that all your dreams come true this year. So this video is going to be all about reinventing yourself, how to transform yourself into the highest version of yourself, embrace the qualities that you have for 2023. Quick disclaimer before I start, this video is simply for entertainment, self-development purposes. I am no expert. In no way, shape or form am I telling you you need to change. You are perfect the way you are. Do not change yourself if you're happy with who you are. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you're happy, girl, stay happy. This is for the people out there who want to transform themselves. For me personally, I know there are aspects of myself that I would like to change. Obviously, that takes a lot of introspection and monitoring yourself as a human being, how you carry yourself in the world. So honestly, it's gonna be a long one. So grab a notebook and let's do some introspection together. How to reinvent yourself in 2023. You need to tap into your alter ego. So I'm not going to tell you what mine's called, but I've got a name for my alter ego. If you're unfamiliar with that term, how I perceive it is basically another version of yourself, your inner best friend. This is the person who is gonna get you up in the morning, who's gonna make sure you do your affirmations, your skincare routine, you take your makeup off, you go to bed, you exercise, you go on your daily walk. This person is gonna make sure you're doing everything you assigned yourself to do. So if you've created this vision board, this alter ego is going to help you tap into your highest self. When you embody your alter ego, you're not necessarily yourself, you're not necessarily someone else. A good example is Beyonce. When she's performing on stage, her alter ego is referred to as Sasha Fierce. So what we're trying to do this year is unleash our Sasha Fierce by putting a stop to the habits you want to end. If you wake up in the morning, first thing you do is grab your phone, that alter ego is going to step in and be like, excuse me, have you done your affirmations? Have you journaled? Your alter ego should have your best interests at heart. I see my alter ego as a person who pushes me to be the best version of myself, who wants to experiment and push me outside of my comfort zone. Because as an adult, you have no one there pushing you outside of your comfort zone. You need to be that person for yourself. And sometimes it's challenging, like to wake up in the morning and be like, I've got a job interview today. I'm so scared. There's no one there to be like, oh, you can do it. You need to be that voice for yourself. That alter ego in that situation, for example, for a job interview, is basically gonna help you get up, get dressed, get ready, look and feel the best that you can, give you that confidence, that self-esteem that you have inside you. It's just going to unlock it. My alter ego is going to be like, hey, I understand that you're nervous, however, this is nothing brand new. You've done this how many times before? You're going to rock into that room in your new boots, you're going to strut your stuff, you're going to get into that chair and you're going to answer every question confidently. And remember, you're not the one who's being recruited, you're recruiting them. Do I like them? That's the question you're going to go in with. My old self probably would have woken up and be like, oh my god, I can't do it. Try and call my best friend, oh my god, I can't do it. Like, I'm so nervous, what can I do? Walk into that room so nervously, trying to hide myself, and then not get the job and be like, I knew it, so this is what. No. If you don't get the job, next opportunity. Let's keep it coming. That's just one example to reinvent yourself. I think you need to be careful when you do this because you don't want to forget about yourself or let your alter ego take over. There needs to be a healthy balance. I feel like fashion is something that I really want to tap into in the new year. Fashion is so important because the way you show up in the world is gonna impact your confidence and how you feel. If you're not happy with the way you dress, think about the things that you like and love. I used to always wear bright colours. I love bright colours and funky patterns. I feel like growing up I kind of went away from that. I think trends had a massive part to play in that. You go shopping and everything looks the same. Neutral colours in winter, that does not work for me. It has never worked for me. Like, you just think about yourself and the person you are. As a person, I would describe myself as bubbly, self-driven and crazy, for example. These are 3 adjectives. My style needs to reflect that. Bright colours make me feel great. They express the person I am within. What do you want to wear that you're scared of wearing because of what other people think? Think about that for yourself. Like, I automatically told myself that hats don't suit me. Have I even wore a hat before to know if it suits me? Look at this hat. it looks fabulous on me. I didn't even allow myself to experiment with hats. I just kind of thought, I'm not a hat person. How are you not a hat person if you haven't even tried hats on? So this is just an example of something that I never would wear myself without stepping into my alter ego, without thinking about what would my highest version like to wear? What would my dream wardrobe look like on a budget, because I just finished university, so help. What does she want to wear? What patterns do I like? What patterns do I enjoy? Do you like stripes? Do you like flowers? Be yourself. Like, you need to step away from trends and think about what things do you want to experiment with. I'm going to see what I already have, how I can make the most out of it. I'm going to see what accessories I can buy to accentuate and embrace my outfits, and we're going to start from there and slowly build up the wardrobe. I think it's all about evaluating and monitoring. Look at your wardrobe. If there's something that you haven't worn for like 15 years, I'm saving it for my kids so it can be vintage one day, give it away. Just let it go. It's okay, let it go. Sometimes we hold on to things that we don't need. It's thinking about why you buy the clothes you do. If you can put different outfits together. I love to wear bright colours. However, one trouble I have in my wardrobe, I don't have any basics. They're literally all statement pieces, so I struggle when it comes to matching my outfits together. This is where Pinterest has become my best friend. Like, I'll go on Pinterest and I'll see, I've got something similar to this. Okay, I can match this with this, maybe try this with this. Another app that I've been using recently is an app called Wearing. Take the time out of your day, take photos of everything in your wardrobe, upload them onto the app, and you can literally style your outfits on the app, and it's literally the best thing ever. I'm like, oh my god. It's not that I don't know how to dress, it's that I just didn't even know what pieces I had in my wardrobe. So that app has been great. I would recommend it to you guys. But these are all things I did growing up as a child. I'd literally go on stardoll, where you dress up your doll in different clothes, and I used to love that. Dressing up my doll, decorating my space, and I feel like the minute I tap into that, it's when I'm my highest self. I am my stardoll. Be your stardoll. Be your IMVU doll in real life. That is the goal. Listen to new music. Stop listening to the same playlist on repeat. How are you meant to reinvent yourself and like discover your taste if you're listening to the same stuff? I am guilty of doing this. I do this all the time. I literally have a playlist I listen to all the time. Open your mind, explore new artists, explore different sounds and how they make you feel. One way I'm going to try and implement this throughout the year, and I have been doing in 2022 as well, is listening to Discover Weekly on Spotify every Monday morning. You'll catch me listening to that, and I'll discover new artists. Maybe there's a song I like, I click on the artist, listen to the whole album. There's some other songs on there that lead me to other songs. It's great. It's like a loop. It opens you up to a new world that has been undiscovered, that's unknown. I think sometimes we're so scared of the unknown, but if you don't give it a go, guess what? You'll never know. Experiment with different makeup looks. I need to do this. I don't do this enough. Whenever someone does my makeup, they're always like, you have perfect eyelids for eyeshadow. Unless I'm at a photo shoot and the makeup artist do my makeup, I'm not gonna wear eyeshadow, because I've just told myself I can't do it. Everyone, including myself, we're so scared of trying new things because we're scared of being beginners. It's okay. Like, it's okay to try and do makeup and you try it out and you do it wrong. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just because it doesn't look like this expert, this makeup artist that you look up to, it doesn't mean it's wrong. Just keep practicing and you'll get better. If there's something that you're using, like a makeup product, and you really like it, look at that brand and what else they sell. Look at reviews and just learn about the things that you're using. Maybe try like experimenting with like different eyeshadow colors, different looks, different makeup brands, different products. Try it out. If you're stopping yourself and you're thinking, I can't become the best version of myself because I can't afford this perfume, look at alternatives. Like, there's people on TikTok who literally make videos of like perfume dupes, and they'll be like, you can find this at Zara. If you can afford that, get the Zara one. And I think any little step to become your best self, or to attain the things that your best self has, your higher self, do it. It all counts. The next thing to do to reinvent yourself in 2023 is unlearning your old habits. So actually stop and think to yourself, what are the habits I need to let go of? What is no longer serving me? I think one thing that has helped me recently is literally going through my day in my head and writing down every little thing I do, every little thing. So it's waking up, going on my phone first thing in the morning. Bad habit that I want to break. What can I implement to replace this? And start slowly, tackle it one by one. Don't literally go like, okay, I'm gonna change my whole morning routine tomorrow. Take it one by one, because then you can see how it's working for you. If you go on your phone every morning for 30 minutes, try and read a book for 10 minutes. Once I've got the hang of reading for 10 minutes, I'm gonna push and do 20 now. Do it slowly and gradually. That's how you're gonna get the best results. Don't rush and try and do everything at once. It doesn't work like that. Your brain is in too many places, and how are you meant to see what's working when you're changing so many things, you know? Take it slowly. When I say old habits, It doesn't necessarily have to be things in your routine, things that you do on a daily basis. You need to think about the things that you do subconsciously as well. So maybe think about your upbringing and how you're raised, and habits that you may have picked up that you want to let go of, habits that are working for you. Just think about that, because these are all things that we kind of hold on to and we're like, this is a part of me, but don't be so stubborn and unwilling to change. I know it's so hard to, because you're so used to it. You've been conditioned to do something a certain way for so long. If everyone around you is doing it, you're not going to question your actions. Actually stop and be like, hey, why do I do this? That's interesting. Is it working for me? Is it not working for me? Would it work for me in another area of my life? Think about these things. So these are just examples. Drinking more water instead of like fizzy drinks, you know? Fizzy drinks taste good, but are they doing good to your teeth? Most likely not. And I'm not saying this from like an expert point of view. I literally drink Coke like every day. Not every day, okay, that's too much. I'm filming this video because I do these things too. I'm trying to let go of these habits as well. I think a lot of people talk about letting go of unhealthy old habits, but not many people talk about how to adopt new ones to replace the old habits. It's all good letting go of old habits, but then you're left with nothing, which will make you go back to old habits because everything feels weird and unknown. Another way to reinvent yourself in 2023 is by challenging yourself. Write down the things that you're scared of doing. If you're scared of creating content, ask yourself why. Why is it that you're scared? Okay, I'm scared because of the opinions of others. Okay, what are you scared they're going to say? Who do you think is going to say this? What happens when they say this? What's the consequence? And then you'll realize all of this doesn't matter. And you'll realize, oh my god, I've gotten to the root of this. This is why I'm scared of doing this. Your focus is on the wrong thing. You're focusing too much on how you're going to be perceived, which is making you feel like you're not good enough. Therefore, this affects your work and you feel like you shouldn't share your work. When in reality, it's literally mostly in your mind. If you're talking to yourself positively and you're doing your daily affirmations and you're telling yourself, you know what, I can do this, let me give this a go, your mind is going to be on your side. If it's the other way around, if you're being negative and you're not doing anything to help yourself, I know it's hard to do these things, especially when you hit rock bottom, but look within and be in your own corner. That's what I'm trying to say, and your mind will follow. Thoughts, they manifest into reality. So another way to challenge yourself is by creating a vision board. So anytime I see a video like this, it's always like, here's a vision board that I've created, make yours too. Okay, what do we do from there? I just want to go into that. So once you've created your vision board, you can't just leave it on your wall and just look at it every morning and be like, oh, I'm so happy. You're not where you want to be, so what's going to change? You need to think about how your brain works. We consume so much media on a daily basis that we even come to believe, okay, my mind works like this. No, that is just a method that has been repeated over and over again on your timeline, so you think that's how you work best, when in reality it's not. If the 12-week work year works for you, do that. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You literally hate the idea of a vision board, don't do a vision board. You don't have to. Sometimes we actually create things and we're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be the best version of myself this year, I'm gonna become this, become that. And then you realize throughout the year, have I even looked at my vision board? Have I even achieved my goals? Because no one's monitoring it. You're not actually having time out every single day to look at your goals and the progress you've made. It's kind of a thing where you make it at the start of the year, and at the end of the year you look at it and you feel even worse because you're like, I didn't do anything. But it's not about that. It's about transformation. It's an ongoing process. Really think about how you're going to implement these changes. If on your vision board it says wake up every day and do exercise, what exercise are you doing? When are you doing the exercise? You need to be specific. And it's like, if on your vision board it says go to the gym every single day and you miss one day of the gym, if you're thinking like, I'm not gonna have my dream body, I'm not gonna like improve my stamina, all of that just takes you back to square one. Despite all of the work you've done in the gym every single day up until this point, if you've got the mindset that you haven't achieved anything, you're not going to be motivated to go again tomorrow. Give yourself that day off. Didn't go to gym today, however, I've prioritized my mental health, therefore I can go to the gym tomorrow. As long as you're working on yourself continuously and becoming the person you promise yourself you want to become, then that's all that matters. Journaling. I've been journaling ever since I was 13 years old, so 9 years. Obviously not every single day. Journaling has helped me develop as a person. It's helped me have a safe place where I can talk to myself, really find out what's really going on, document the best moments of my life, document the worst moments of my life. It's given me a chance to just be open and free, just have a place where I can just be like, oh my god, guess what? Because it's not every day call up your friend and be like oversharing about your life. If your higher self doesn't overshare, and that's a quality that you currently have, and you feel like, oh, I overshare a lot about my personal things, then journal. Get your book out and write your thoughts in. So yeah, journaling for me has helped me a lot, and it's definitely something that I want to continue into this new year. I think journaling helps me become a better person because I'm thinking about what went well, what went not so well, and what can be better tomorrow. When it comes to journaling, one tip that I would give as well is write down all the little things, all the little details, not only because it helps you in the moment to let everything out, but also because in like 5 years time you might read back and you want to find out what your favorite song was at the time. You want to know who was like relevant in your life at the time. Write down the person's full name and last name, because a Facebook search is going to be so much fun on a Friday night when you're in your own apartment with your wine. You're like, let's just see what this person is up to. Nothing, like usual, which is why they're no longer in your life. Another way to reinvent yourself in 2023, go on adventures. Go somewhere new, open your mind, explore. Go on a spontaneous road trip. Travel the world. Travel the cities around you. Travel around your city. Appreciate, romanticize, and exaggerate the mundane. Create a scrapbook of the best moments. Like if you're going to Tesco on a food shop, keep that receipt. Obviously don't be a hoarder, but like stick it in the scrapbook. Maybe you're not as sentimental as me, it's fine, but yeah, try new hobbies. It's all good and fun having a hobby that you enjoy and you're so passionate about that you stick to for years. For example, singing and songwriting always started off as a hobby, something that I enjoyed for fun, and I feel like throughout the year it's become like my dream career. I think with social media and everyone trying to blow up on the internet and all this stuff, like how you can monetize your art, and I feel like it's so important to have something outside of that, a hobby that you do for yourself for fun without thinking about money. If it becomes a business venture, that's absolutely amazing. However, money shouldn't just be the only thing on your mind. You need to be able to express yourself wholeheartedly without any judgments. If you feel like you want to get into painting, pick up a paintbrush and paint. It doesn't matter if you're not the next Picasso. That's not the goal. The goal is to be yourself and express yourself. Tap into your inner child and think about the things that you once enjoyed when you're younger and how you can implement them into your life now to bring you happiness. And that's without judgment, because your inner child needs to feel happy and safe to do so. It's not embarrassing. There's no age limit. I think we put these pressures on ourselves because of everything else in society, but if you take away all of that and it's just you by yourself in a notebook, be true to yourself. What are the things that you enjoy? It's never too late. And I think it's actually sad, the fact that we go through everyday life ignoring our inner child's desires. My inner child is literally telling me, this is what's going to make you and me the most happiest, let's do it together. And I'm like, no, too old for this. And that's something I need to do in my own timing, at my own pace, because the minute anyone else gets involved, it's not going to be a goal for me anymore. But I know it will make me feel great. It's going to be the most liberating thing. I know it's hard and scary to be vulnerable, but people are letting go of their dreams because of work and life. And yeah, that's just one area of my life that I feel like I want to reinvent, and it's literally as simple as that. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope there are some points that you can take away with you as you continue entering into the new year. Just remember, you can do anything you set your mind to. So honestly, be your biggest supporter and don't stop until you get enough, like Michael Jackson said. I love you guys. Have the best year for you because you deserve it, not because anyone else is saying you need to. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.